my nose itching. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Spirit TV, and we are back with another video on a Sunday. Why? Because I missed my Friday upload. I know, I missed my Friday upload, but I'm back today with a video. It's not gonna be a hair video, and it's not gonna be anything with me getting drunk. I already paid my price, so we're over that. Today's video is going to be about patience, and I feel like a lot of people need to hear this because in my generation, I don't know about anybody else, but in my generation, we expect a lot of things to be handed to us, no work involved, just 1 minute you ain't got it, next minute you do got it, and that's it. But I'm going to speak on something that I feel like we all need to learn to have, no matter what age you are. I feel like you need to have some sort of patience because the old folks say patience is a virtue. I feel like patience really is a virtue. And just a little quick story for me. This week, I have been going through a whole lot. A lot of my friends have been going through a whole lot. It's like the whole team kind of took a L this week, but we all bounced back. And a lot of our L's were due to not really having patience. Me, I'm in a situation where I am amped to move away from where I'm at. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for my place of residence, and it provides a stable shelter for me and my son. And plus, I'm throwing my money into it every month. So, of course, I gotta fuck with it somehow. But anyways, I feel like my time has expired here, and I'm really ready to go. And I've been stressed about it a little bit, not too much, but I have been somewhat stressed about it. And I talked to a friend today, and they were like, you're doing a good job. Everything's fine. You and your son are fine. Despite the circumstances, everything's going to be okay. Like, you're going to be straight. Just chill out. Just have patience. And I just thought about it. I was like, I need to talk about that. That would be a great topic. Patience. Because I don't have any. Now, there's a lot of other people who don't have any. And along with patience, I would say people need to be a lot more grateful for what they do have. Because, yes, I'm amped to move away from here. But there's other people who don't even have a key to a door to say this is home. There's other people who sleep in their car, sleep on the sidewalk. There's people in shelters. And, I actually have a place to call home. So I am grateful for that. But I just feel like it's my time to go. Other people that I've dealt with, my other friends or whatever, they're having issues with, oh, well, I've been studying and I feel like I should just get this. I feel like I should just get this, but it's not coming so easy. And that's where their draw up is. But, I mean, have a little bit of patience. Did you study? Did you study like you should have studied? Or do you just want it because you feel like you're entitled? Some people just want stuff because they feel like they're entitled, but the reality is everybody feels like they're entitled. So what makes you so different from the next person that you deserve to have something that they also want really bad, but you feel like you want it a little more than them? No, you should have patience. People say, or I've heard people say, stay down until you come up. And I feel like, well, that's what I've been doing. I've lived in my place of residence for over a year and a half. And when I first moved in, no, it's not where I wanted to be at, but we didn't really have too many options. And, you know, our other option was stay homeless. So definitely wasn't going to do that. So, of course, sometimes you have to bite the bullet. But with biting the bullet, it will teach you greater lessons like having patience. It will teach you lessons like being grateful for what you have. It'll teach you lessons that your situation is not that bad compared to others if you really just think about it. Um, and a lot of people that I notice that are impatient, myself included, or people that have short patience, like I said, myself included, are spoiled fucking brats. We just gonna put it out there. When I was younger, in my early 20s, I was surrounded by a bunch of yes men, and I thought it was lit because I was like, nobody's telling me no. Everything that I suggest is the right thing, or all this and all that. Just because people say yes doesn't mean that what you're doing is right. Like people who want to lose weight, all they do is eat salads all day, drink water, and they're like, damn, I'm not losing no weight. But my homegirl, she eats McDonald's every day or whatever, and she ain't even gaining no weight. Ain't nothing happening to her. But sis, just because she's eating fucking McDonald's doesn't mean that she's doing something right. Do I need to say it again? Just because she's eating McDonald's doesn't mean that she's doing something right. Just like your neighbor that's got the real nice ass car and the real nice ass house, and you're just wondering how the hell are they making it behind doors. I guarantee you they're in fucking debt. In debt. Over their head. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're probably gonna be eating oodles of noodles tonight, sweetheart. Stop comparing your situation to other people's situations. Stop trying to fucking keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses are in debt, bitch. The Joneses are in debt. The Joneses are getting their house foreclosed on this week. Okay? Just because you stay in a one-bedroom apartment with you and your two kids, and your bills and stuff is paid, and you can't afford to go on vacation like them, they took their light bill money and went on vacation. You paid your light bill. When they come back from Florida, all their shit is going to be spoiled in their refrigerator, and it's going to be dark as hell in their house, I guarantee you. Because they don't have the patience to be like, I'm going to run up a check. You might have the patience to be like, I'm going to work overtime. I'm going to run up a check because I need to be able to pay my bills and have fun. I want my cake, and I want to be able to eat it too. But they don't think like that. Not everybody's going to think like you. Not everybody's going to have the same heart that you do as far as caring about you and stuff like that. None of that. When you're in high school and you're the band geek and you're kicking it and you have no friends except for your friends, and the popular people is just all up here, or so you think, and you're just way down here, or so you think. When you graduate high school, the captain of the football team's gonna be taking your order at McDonald's. Tell that bitch no onions. While you're whipping in a Porsche, working at a multi-million-dollar company. All that popularity shit, once you get out of school, don't matter. Your GPA don't fucking matter. If you had A's and B's and you didn't go to college, it don't fucking matter. None of that shit matter. Stay true to yourself. That's some great advice. Stay true to you. If I would have took that advice, I probably would be a lot better off than where I am. Not to say that I'm doing bad, but not staying true to myself and, well, this person is doing it, so I'm doing it too. Instead of waiting on my turn, this person is getting this job, I need to apply for it too. That job might not be for you. This person done got this car, I need to get this car too. They had a co-signer. Mommy, daddy pay for that car. Okay? Don't none of that shit matter, y'all. Stay true to yourself. Stick on your own timeline, because you are not fighting against nobody else's timeline but your own. Don't let nobody peer pressure you into doing nothing you don't want to do. If you're not comfortable with something, let that be known. Like, you don't have to fall into this cookie cutter bullshit that everybody be trying to fucking feed people all the time. You don't have to fit into the mold. Trying to fit into the mold, you'll be a circle trying to fit into a square all the time. You'll be constantly comparing your life to others all the time. Nothing that you do is ever going to be good enough. Anything that you obtain is never going to be good enough. Whatever job that you get, you ain't going to make enough. You're never going to be satisfied if you're always comparing yourself to somebody else. Be patient. I need y'all to listen. Be patient. That's all it takes. A little bit of patience. That girl that got her degree and you're jealous of her because she done got her master's degree, Do you know it took her 7 years to do that? Her homegirl did it in 3 because she had mommy daddy help. But she had to work a full-time job, multiple full-time jobs to keep herself afloat just to have to eat ramen noodles every fucking night because she had to pay bills, because she had to make sure that she had a roof over her head because she didn't have the extra money to pay for housing. She had to get an apartment. She also has a child. So for her to accomplish getting that master's degree and for you to be mad at that, you really need to look at her situation. A lot of people are sitting up here looking at, oh my gosh, she has a nice car. Oh my gosh, she has a nice house. Oh my gosh, she has this, she has that. But you don't even know the backstory and the hell that that girl went through to get all that. Wait your turn. If it ain't your time, it's not your time. When it is your time, you'll know it. Y'all always do. You can feel it. Feel it. Things will start happening. You'll start getting uncomfortable. You'll feel a shift. People will start changing. People will start going away. It'll be people that you can't even have a conversation with no more because y'all not even on the same level no more. Growth. Not a lot of people understand that. Even your friends who want you to do really, really good sometimes don't want you to do better than them. I had a friend like that. Drop that bitch like a bad habit. Because while I was sitting up here trying to pacify her and make sure that she's okay and make sure that we're okay, she didn't care if I was getting sleep at night. She didn't care if I was stressed out. If I needed a shoulder to cry on, she was not there. She didn't do a quarter, a eighth, a 16th of the type of care as far as mentally and spiritually that I tried my best to help her through. So, you need to watch your surroundings, pay attention to those you're around, pay attention to people's movements, pay attention to how people talk, like what they say when they're around you. Like her, we would get around a group of people or whatever, she'd clown me. We're friends. Yeah, we're friends. But it didn't feel like it. It never felt like it. And it seemed like every time that I would level up and things would change for me, I would be so steadily hell-bent on trying to get her to the level that I'm at, help her get to where I'm at, and if it didn't work, she blamed me. If it didn't work, she had an attitude. If it didn't work, I had to tell her what else to do to try something else. I had to give her a new suggestion. Like, it was just never, it wasn't never, it wasn't never like, it was just one-sided. Point blank period. It was one-sided. I would give. She would take. And that's just all that it was. That's just all that it was. I guess that whether she'll admit it or not, she seen that it was my turn. And she had plenty of turns. She screwed them over. Um, but like I said, she'll never admit to any of that. And that's fine. And y'all are going to encounter people who will never admit to things like that as well. So just take it with a grain of salt. Nothing is forever. And just above all, just be patient. Follow, like I say, follow your own timeline. You're not on anybody else's timeline but your own. And keep your faith. Even when it's rough, keep your faith. I know it's rough. And you ask questions, why me, and all this and all that, but everything just happens in due time. So, yeah, everything happens in due time. Me included, everything happens in due time. I mean, I might get to move when I set my deadline. Then again, I might not. It might not be my time. But you just never know. But patience is a virtue. It really is. It's true. Patience is a virtue. And a lot more people need to just think about that. That was basically it. Short little discussion on this pretty Sunday. Like I said, I decided to sit outside. Of course, you can see this is not my normal background, not my normal setup. I'm on my balcony trying to catch some air. It's a pretty nice day out. Clouds look nice. So, but if you have any other thoughts or ideas on this topic, please be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. If you made it this far, I think you should subscribe. I mean, it has been 16 minutes of y'all hearing my mouth, so I feel like we cool. And I feel like we cool enough for you to, join the family. Join the Spirit TV family. We have fun over here. Who don't want to have fun? But anyways, that's all for me. Like my video. Comment down below. I will be reading your comments. I will be responding to your comments. So, until next time, y'all. I'm out.